All right, guys, this is really awesome. This is a new event, and last week I said on my video I was certain we were going to get some more information. It's because I kind of knew we were going to get some more information. And this is, I'm sure, not the only thing that we're going to get over the next few months. Like, we've got raids at some point, right? Raids have to come out. They teased them last year, so they will be coming at some point. So I'm sure we'll get more information on stuff like that in the near future too. But this is exciting, and there's so many reasons why it's exciting, but I'm going to go into those as we talk about it. But essentially, we've got events in Warcraft Rumble, something to do on a day-to-day basis that isn't just quests, dungeons, or PvP. And that's what's exciting, because it's the first step in a right direction for Warcraft Rumble. Because my biggest criticism of Rumble has always been there isn't enough to do. Like, once you've completed the campaign and you've maybe walled yourself in heroic progress, once you've done the full rotation of dungeons once, at least, and if you're not interested in PvP, there isn't that much that keeps you logging in on a day-to-day basis. Quests are not interesting, frankly, and Arclight Surges are only they feel like a chore to get the money. People will do them because it's one of the only ways to generate gold in the game on a consistent basis, but they don't feel exciting to do, you know? Like, it's not like I'm bursting to log in and do my Arclight Surges. I think I've actually missed the last, 4 Arclight Surges. So this is something new. Brings something different to the table, which is going to be interesting for players. So it's coming on April the 17th. And you'll complete challenges. You earn prize tickets for you and your guild, and then you exchange those tickets for marvelous rewards of your choice. You need 40 sigils to enter, and the event will initially be every 2 weeks based on our current cycle. Basically, they're going to have something going on in this area of the map, but I'll show you some images of that in just a moment. But essentially, really exciting, because there's not only is it going to provide some more avenues to create some cool content, like we'll be able to kind of create content around Darkmoon Faire. It sounds like it's another great way for free-to-play players to get access to more resources, which is one of the things that, again, that's quite difficult in Rumble. A lot of resources are heavily gated, and you kind of need to spend to get them. Although, after having played AFK Journey for a bit, I can tell you that Rumble is so much fairer than most games in terms of monetization. But nonetheless, really excited about this. I think there's going to be some very cool things that will give a breath of fresh air to Rumble, and hopefully encourage players to come back and try out some of the new content. Okay, so this is how it's kind of going to work. There is going to be a Darkmoon Faire icon in the middle of the screen, and you'll notice it will give you extra sets of challenges. These challenges will reward prize tickets when claimed. I assume you can complete these challenges, like we can see some examples here. Win 3 battles with Horde leaders, win 3 battles with undead leaders. I assume you can complete these in any mode. So I'm assuming you can do it in PvP if you wanted to. You could do it in quests. You could do it maybe on heroic progress. I don't know. But I assume it is from every single game mode you can do this. So you can kind of double up. Even in maybe in Arclight Surges it'll work, so you can maybe double up all your progress and gathering all your dailies in kind of one go, which is quite nice. The completion of challenges reward prize tickets with players when objectives are met. All tickets earned by an individual also contribute tickets to their guildmates. So what this means is, I was a bit confused by this at first. What this means is that you will get your own ticket allowance, and as your guildmates earn tickets, they will contribute more tickets to your allowance. So the more active your guild is, the better. And this is another thing that's actually really nice. Essentially, there were very few reasons to have an active guild. Once you completed the season chest, which for a good guild you completed in the first week most of the time, there wasn't many other reasons for the guild to kind of be logging on and doing stuff on a daily basis. This now encourages you to have something social to work towards, and something social to encourage guild playing time. And that was also one of the biggest issues with Rumble, is that there just was never really any kind of encouragement to go and there was never really any encouragement for a guild to be active. This now feels like you need an active guild, because it will start contributing tickets to everybody across the board. So this is something that's really nice and is massively needed, and big claps for Rumble for just introducing something that's going to be hitting so many like problem points with the game. It's an event for you to log in and do on a regular basis. It looks like there's better progression for free-to-play players involved with it. It gives you something social for your guild to do. This is not ticking all the boxes that I wanted, but it's ticking a lot of them. You know, I'm still kind of hungry for that kind of PvP 12-win game mode that you get in things like Clash Royale. I'm sure down the line, but this is like clearly something really good for Rumble, and I don't want, I really don't want to be negative because this is a good thing. And I think that's something that, look, frankly, there's been a lot of content creators that have been sort of a bit downbeat about stuff in Rumble recently. But this is clearly showing a lot of work has gone into this. I imagine a lot of development time went into this. We know they're planning out some other big things. This is a really good addition to the game, and I'm really happy about it. And at the end of this, you're not even going to lose the tickets. Like in a lot of other games, if you had an event ticket, you would just lose it. You wouldn't get anything for it. You get it converted into Arc-like energy if you don't spend it, which is fantastic. Game modifications. The Dark Moon Fair will bring game-altering modifications to the game as you work towards completing your challenges for tickets. During the fair's first appearance, you'll find that chests and gold nodes have been replaced by Dark Moon chests. This is an interesting one. Does that mean that Kobold Miner does nothing because you basically just have chests on the map? And they'll have a variety of fun effects, like as we can see, one of them is summoning a giant angry chicken. For every 4 Dark Moon chests opened, a random map-wide event will occur for both teams. As the fair returns, new modifiers and effects will appear. I have been told that these chests are not for PvP, so it's primarily for quests. So when it says each player, it means, I think, the CPU player and us, the players. And also it means in teams, it just means the enemy team and your team. This shouldn't affect PvP, as far as I'm aware. So it's just going to be to quests. So basically, it might make quests a bit more fun to do, because there's going to be fun things inside quests. It's, again, hitting another issue that Warcraft Rumble's got, which is just that quests are boring. So this now might make quests a bit more fun and a bit more interesting. This is the best part about this, though. The rewards and the tickets can be used to unlock a pathway of rewards on essentially what is a skill tree. You can see they're connected by these diagonal lines. I'm guessing you can only access ones that are like accessible via the lines that you've created. There'll be things like player avatars on the track, but essentially they're saying they don't want that to be an expectation that they're always going to be on there, but otherwise there's going to be a load of great in-game resources for you to get your hands on. And by looking at this, like they've got an epic core, they've got what looks like a mythic leader tome, they've got a troop choice, a leader choice, Arc-like energy, gold. So there's lots of really good rewards that are going to massively benefit free-to-play players, which is great because there's clearly going to be content coming out in the next few months that you need to have a relatively progressed account to do. So this is just such a nice update for a lot of reasons, but specifically because it's going to allow free-to-play players have more access to resources for free. There is, as far as I can see, no ticket for entry on Dark Moon Fair. You don't have to pay to enter it. It's just there for you to enjoy, which is really good. Please note that you'll not be able to claim rewards. So that's what they're saying, is that you're not going to be able to get every reward on the track. So don't be a completionist with this. You're not going to be able to. Choose the rewards that will benefit you most. And then when it rolls around again, you'll have access to a whole new set of rewards. Honestly, can't say much more than big claps for Blizzard on this. It's not solving all the issues that Rumble has, but it is such a huge step in the right direction. I'm really, really positive about this integration into the game. It helps create something fun to do on a daily basis that gives rewards to free-to-play players. There is no downsides to this. Absolutely zero downsides to this. I'm really excited about it. And hopefully, the only thing that I will say is I'm not sure how much content you're going to be able to create around it. Maybe there'll be content around like the most efficient pathway to like level max your account with Dark Moon Fair, etc. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like there's that many content angles other than just kind of like attempting to have fun. But we'll have to see. Very cool though. Super happy about this. I think it's a great initiative for Rumble to introduce, and we'll see how it is to play when it goes live on the 17th. I'll see you soon.